Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys put some motherfucking Duke Coach K full court pressure on that sub button, that like button, and click on that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing or basketball, whatever the fuck I feel like it. And once again, ladies and gents, fight fans, welcome back. Now, first of all, man, shout out to everybody that's watching this video live in the chat. I see you. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video live on a playback. Salute, salute, salute. Hit that thumbs up button as you pull up and get in the chat, and let's get it in. And of course, I'm going to drop the link for whoever want to come on the panel and rock with me and give their thoughts and opinions about what took place today between Javante Tank Davis, and Rollie Romero. The press conference was scheduled for today. Of course, I had no idea. I've been out of pocket because, of course, I just had a kid. So I'm behind on all of my shit. So what we going to do tonight is this. I got a couple of clips and a couple of tidbits and a couple of pressers that we're going to watch together. And then I'm going to say what the fuck I got to say. And then I'm going to drop that link in the chat so y'all can come on and cook if you want to. I don't plan on being on here for that long. No more than 2 hours. So we got a 2-hour time frame. We're going to get it in, fellowship. But I'm going to let YouTube send these fucking notifications out. And then we're going to cook. So I appreciate everybody for rocking with me tonight, man. Salute, salute, salute. So first things first, I'm going to give y'all about 30 seconds, man. Smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that fucking sub button. Drink me some water, man. All right, so apparently there seems to be some sort of bad blood between Tank and Rollie. So let's go ahead and go to this press conference, man, for those of you who haven't watched it, because honestly, I hadn't even watched the shit. So I'm just going to watch a few highlights from it, and then I'm going to give you guys my on-the-spot analysis about what just took place. So let me go ahead and share this shit. Let me see. All right, where we at? All right, this ain't what I want to show y'all yet. All right, so let me hit share tab, share screen. All right, here we go. All right, bet. Let's run it.
That's how it is. You hear that? I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. You know how it is. You damn fucking scared. What the fuck am I scared of? You was there? Man, you a stupid fucking dwarf, man. I'm telling you, man, I can't even mess with your fucking head. I can't even mess with your fucking head. It's so fucking big like this fucking head. Your fucking little T-Rex arms, man. My dick's longer than your fucking arms. Yeah. I'm gonna knock this chump the fuck out. Like that.
Okay, Rollie. Okay.
Thank you, Rollie.
All right.
Across from him, December 5th, 25-0 with 24 KOs, titles in 3 divisions. A star, no matter where he chooses to step into the ring. Javante Tank Davis. I just want to say, thank Al Heyman, thank Mayweather Promotion, thank Showtime. Thank y'all. I'm definitely thankful to be here. Another day in the life. That's what we do, man. This guy just here to talk. He trying to talk his way into the fight. That ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? He's scared. He can't even talk when he come up here. They don't know. They ain't talking about no skills or nothing. They talk about how they punch. They ain't trying to hit none of that. We ain't trying to hit none of that. We from the city. Know what's happening, what's in the city.
What it do, B-Mac? I just dropped that link, bro. Go ahead and click on the link.
I'm coming to fight. If it was the street, these niggas would been smoked. That's what it is. 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 You trash. He got a frown on his 80 degrees. Or big ass shoe. That's crazy, bro. Nigga got a frown. Nigga Jake Paul. Oh yeah. But anyway, they never talk about no skill. They talk about power. And in boxing, okay. He keeps talking about Joette. He talking about Joette beat me twice. Okay, cool. That's when I was 14 or something like that. Come on, bro. Skills is way up the par. Niggas gotta talk about something different. It's better than some damn power. Cause we know what's coming with me.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I like what I'm hearing from Tank. I mean, the man seems more charismatic on behind the microphone. He popping his shit. He's sending insults and all kind of shit, B-Mac. I mean, how you feel about Tank right now, bro, in this press conference?
What it do, Dweller, man? What it do, baby boy?
Oh, God, man. Chilling. What was your takeaway from this shit, man? My first time watching it.
Hey, look, I hadn't seen that part. Seen a lot of other, man, but man, Tank is calm and cool. He really not thinking about Rollie, to be honest, man. He seemed kind of disinterested at all. I mean, all together, like, with a little bit of like frustration, like, why I gotta fight this dude? If you can't,
he'll fucking bum.
Yeah, right. Man, that's how I tell you. I mean, I know you gonna keep rolling, man, but that's where I'm at right now, man. And some of the other stuff that I seen, like, he's like, really? Why we got to do this, Floyd? Like, why? But it is what it is, man. This is gonna be a massacre, dog. It's gonna be funny as shit to see, though.
Oh man, I'm gonna kick my feet up, B-Mac, watching this shit, bro. Oh man, because Rollie gonna come in there with trying to just land that right hand. He gonna walk into some shit. He gonna walk into an uppercut or some shit, bro. I see it now. He going to sleep expert.
Yeah, he gonna knock the mane off that motherfucking fur coat he got, man. I swear to God, dog. It's gonna be funny as shit when I see this fight, man. It really shouldn't happen, though, to be honest, man.
I was going to get to that. Get to that.
Yo, I ain't going to move too fast. I'm going to sit back. I ain't going to move too fast.
Nah, you good. You good. So let me finish rolling the rest of these clips. Hold on.
All right.
And we go get back to it.
And when you're in the trenches, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you want to defend yourself when the bullets coming back?
Listen to Tank.
That's my say.
I didn't know he could talk like this, bro.
Nah, he letting it out.
Okay, I guess he went to Floyd Mayweather school. All right, so hold on. That was Tank. Let me pull up this other video for y'all. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video live in the chat as well. I just got to watch this shit, man, because I hadn't watched it yet. And then we going to cook on it. So hold on. Let me share this screen. All right, let's hear what Floyd Money Mayweather had to say in regards to this goddamn press conference between Rollie and Tank.
Floyd, how'd you take to the face off?
All right, guys, everyone for Tank right here.
What did you think of the face off?
Both fighters. I mean, it was entertaining today. Both fighters were very eager to win. It's a great matchup.
Stylistically, who do you think the fight favors? I know you're a promoter, but just from having been the great fighter that you were, how do you see it playing out aside from it being a knockout?
That's not my job to talk about. That's for the fighters to go out there and do their job.
What does the win do for the? What does the win do for the?
You gotta talk to Tank. I had my time.
Oh wow!
Talk to Tank. I said what I had to say up here.
Well, damn, that's different. Coming from Floyd.
The real talk.
I don't like to get in the way and steal the spotlight from them.
Oh wow!
So I played it back.
Well, damn. Okay, Floyd. Shout out to my boy Poetic live on the chat with B-Mac, man. It is boy the Black Picasso, man. What you think about this shit, bro? Talk to me.
About what specific? Just about the press conference in general.
Hey, yo, I can barely hear you, bro. Once again, it
Boxing
sounds like you're taking
superstars
a shit, my
Javante
nigga.
Davis and Rollie Romero faced off today in Los Angeles, and this.
Can you hear me, Poetic?
Yeah, you can hear
You
me.
got to speak up, bro. We can barely hear you, bro.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit better, but not crystal clear like I normally can.
I can hear me better now.
A little bit. Go ahead and cook, bro. Say what you got to say. What you think about this press conference and what Floyd just had to say?
I don't like the fight.
You don't like the fight?
I think
Okay,
the
break it
fight is
down.
bullshit. And I think that they couldn't get anybody else in the ring, so I think he just throwing Rollie out there because they don't really give a fuck about Rollie, and they know Rollie crazy and retarded, and they just don't give a shit. And they know Rollie got a little name in boxing because he a little known, so they just gonna throw him out there to the wolves to get his ass beat because they don't really give a fuck about his career. And I also think that it's a punishment for him getting in trouble at the boxing gym like a few months back, if y'all can remember. I don't like the fight. I don't know why anybody would like this fucking fight. This shit lame.
My bad. Go ahead, B Mac. What you think about the fight, bro? What you think about this fight?
Man, y'all know me and Poetic, man, always be bumping heads like 90% of the time.
Facts.
Okay? But for this time, man, I rock with everything Poetic just goddamn said, dog.
Right.
I believe the same way my man feel right there. That, you know what? I am not feeling this fight. But what I am feeling, man, if Floyd let me hold that motherfucking jacket, man, that jacket mean as shit.
Yeah, that shit was pretty fly, huh? Yeah, that boy Floyd, man, he be drippy out here.
Yeah, you know I don't like Floyd, man, but I ain't no motherfucking hater, man. That motherfucking jacket mean as shit, man. They let me hold that motherfucker.
Hey, if you want me to be honest, I think if you catch Floyd out and about in Las Vegas somewhere and catch him on the right day, he would just give you some shit if you ask for it.
He might, man.
I think Floyd. I think Floyd is a very giving person. He be doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't see. But he I just sent you a screenshot on text message earlier. And they're supposed to be it's like every time Floyd floss his money, they say he insecure and all this other shit. I'm like, well, y'all gotta chill. I think it really be people, because people struggle with money, so they see somebody with money and they just be feeling some type of way.
You know, it is what it is.
Hey, yo, let me roll this clip of what Leonard Ellaby had to say before I give you guys my honest opinion. Hold on.
Promotions is excited to bring this huge event to Los Angeles here at the Staples Center on December the 5th. This is a tremendous matchup, and we are really excited. And the fans are really excited. There's a tremendous buzz already. Tickets are just going, and they're flying like hotcakes. Anytime you have two exciting fighters, this is what the fans want to see. And in this case, you got two fighters, and both of these guys truly despise each other.
Now, wait a minute. All right, so Leonard Ellaby is trying to convince the public, man, that this fight is selling like hotcakes, that this is a fight that the fans wanted to see. I mean, can we just please stop the cap, y'all? I mean, come on, man. They just take this promotion shit way too far. They saying Tank is a superstar. They saying he's doing tremendous pay-per-view numbers when he only doing 100 to 200K. Like, come on, I get it. Y'all trying to sell this persona as Tank being the next Floyd Money Mayweather. But in order for Tank to achieve that kind of superstar style, he has to get in the ring and fight a Teofimo, to fight a Ryan Garcia, to fight a Devin Haney, he ain't even fight Tevin Farmer. Like, come on, bro. Like, I love Tank to death. I can't take nothing away from what he has done inside of the ring and as far as his skills. But as far as the way that his promotional company and his management is moving him, I ain't rocking with it, y'all. And that's my thoughts on the fight. I'm not feeling this fight. Of course, I'm going to watch the fight because I'm a fight fan. I'm a Tank fan. But do I want to see him go out here and knock Rollie out? I mean, he ain't really doing shit for me. And I damn sure ain't going to pay no $60 to $80 to watch this shit. But go ahead, y'all. That's my thoughts on this shit.
Hey, man, I feel just like you do, man. I mean, this is some bullshit, man. We want to see Tank in there against a real live fighter, man. And come on, man. I agree with Poetic, man. They put Rollie out there because at the end of the day, he gonna get exposed. He talks some shit. He can sell some tickets, but you might as well just go ahead and put him out there right now while he got a chance to get something off of him and he undefeated. Because once he loses, we'll be like, all right, then that's done, man. So you might as well just go ahead and feed him the Tank and know what's going on and let him get knocked the fuck out so we can move the fuck on. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to say it, but man, they need to stop these motherfucking fights, man. Real talk.
Nah, you ain't wrong.
Hey, yo, hold on. Last Puma Skills on the chat with Poetic and B Mac and the Black Picasso. Talk to me, bro. How you feeling first and foremost?
I'm good, man. I heard this chat. I had to get out of bed, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
What's up, Last Puma?
What's going on with y'all? Tanker from up here in my area, whatever. Baltimore over here. This dude, everybody sweats this guy. He has not fought anybody up to the level of good fighters. I mean, Gary Russell talk trash. Fight him. Loma one of them. Fight him. Mayweather say too old, but you gonna fight an old ass Game Boy.
Right.
Devin Haney. You still got Jose Ramirez at 140. Let him fight.
They even said Josh Taylor was
Josh Taylor called him out.
Like the belts don't matter. That's what Leonard said not too long ago.
Well, this is
what
Ellaby said about that. He said that Josh Taylor doesn't bring them to the table. They're gonna fight Barrios.
Yeah. That's exactly what he said. I made a video on that shit. Go ahead, my bad.
Barrios is a regular champion. So Tank is just a one division world champion. That's it. At 130 pounds.
Yep. Facts.
That's it.
Straight facts.
But people were sweating them. And I have an argument at work with people all the time. Tank this and that. Give me the one person that he fought on his resume that was top dog. And don't give me Santa Cruz.
Nah, that was a 126 pounder for real.
Right. Now, Gary Russell, that dude got skill. I don't care if nobody don't go with it. I bet my money if you fight Gary Russell, he loses. Just because of skill. And the dude he's skillful. He has more experience than Tank.
Yeah, they don't want to do that.
I can't disagree with what nobody is saying so far. I mean, this is a rare occasion on this fucking panel because Tank 25-0, 24 KOs, but we looking at his resume to your point, Latched, and I mean, it's not knocking my socks off.
And you remember when Gary Farmer pulled up on him? Farmer pulled up on him?
Yeah, I remember that shit. I just mentioned it. He didn't even fight him.
He told that joke he had 4 losses, right? But he fought a dude with 8 losses before.
I'm looking at it. Right, this James Frank right here.
Yeah.
James Frank.
So people. Farmer started boxing at the age of 19.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he started boxing at the age of 19. The dude was fighting 5 or 6 times a year because he don't have the backing that this guy has. That Tank had.
Can you scroll back down real quick? I'm sorry, Lance.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Lance. I'm sorry.
Look at the limelight that Tank's in now, and he's been fighting since he was 7. Look at the limelight that Farmer's in, and he's been fighting since he was 19. So skill wise, I like Farmer. He hits like a pillow, but I like the way he fights.
Yeah,
he don't have no power, but the dude got some skill.
That dude got 31 losses, man.
I think, and to your
God damn, that man got 31 losses, man.
I feel like they should have capitalized off of that momentum because there was a lot of people that was looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, did you see
him and Farmer? But I don't know why
Jackson Martinez. You see Jackson Martinez fight with Rollie?
Nuh-uh.
Man, he made Rollie look like he was an amateur boxer, and they gave him the fight. You gotta watch that fight on YouTube. Jackson Martinez beat the shit out of him.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The last fight I seen Rollie fight, I forgot a couple of months ago. I told myself I don't ever want to watch him fight.
Nah,
he is disgusting.
If you watch Jackson Martinez, he put a boxing clinic on.
I believe it. Rollie can't box, bro. He cannot box.
No, he cannot.
He's the most awkward fucking boxer I've ever laid eyes on, bro. Honestly.
I think I can beat Rollie.
It's a lot of dudes that can beat Rollie in boxing. He's just trying to land the fucking right hand. That's it. Wouldn't it be some shit if he caught Tank and laid his ass out? I think Poetic mentioned that to me earlier. Like, wouldn't that be some shit? All this fucking cherry picking and Tank lose to the sorriest nigga in boxing. That would be some shit.
If that happens right there, Tank or the pack up and get out of boxing, period.
Real talk.
If Tank get blocked, if Tank get caught by Rollie, they still gonna talk trash throughout Tank.
Yeah, because there's no way he should be even close to this dude right here, man.
No.
I mean, I say 3 rounds, man, and that shit should be over, man. I mean, real talk. I don't see nothing in Rollie to make me think that he gonna win that motherfucking fight at
I
all,
ain't even
man.
giving him 3 rounds, Brian. I'm giving him 1.
Hey, I said max.
No, Max is
Hey,
1 and a half a
I
round.
think it ain't going no longer than 4 rounds, B Mac. I got him going to sleep experts, mattress firm, for some sheets, pillows, comforters, all that type of shit.
Man,
Hey,
go to
He
sleep.
getting slept.
Man, you see how man Tank just don't he kind of like, just saying like, why y'all put me in here with this shit, man? Remember he said, man, I ain't even want to be here.
I think
Yeah, but at the same time, B Mac, we kind of got to hold him accountable because he's the one signing off on this shitty ass fight.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, come on, Tank. Like, yeah, we know you are leaps and bounds ahead of this motherfucker. We don't want to see you fight this dude. But honestly, just now thinking about it, who else? I mean, damn, because everybody else is tied up right now, right? Besides Haney. Would Haney even move up to 140 to fight Tank? I don't know. I don't know if Floyd would let that fight happen.
Ramirez don't have a fight.
Good point.
I mean, does Regis have a Regis have a fight?
Regis don't have no fight because he was supposed to fight Mikey.
Yeah, Regis don't have no fight.
Good point. They ain't gonna throw him in there with Regis though. That's too much of a risk.
No. I mean, if they was really gonna do something, they would try to work with Ramirez since he is, he's Mexican and all that shit.
Yeah.
You want to, that's the, where you want to go. But this is an easy fight, man, for Tank, man. And the thing about it is, man, he about to turn 27, man. Like
time is dwindling
come
down.
on, dog.
Yeah.
He about to turn 27, man. So how many of these moves, they acting like Tank 22 years old, man. 20, 21, 22. It's like, man, this dude is about to be 27 years old. So, man, what we waiting on?
That's just boxing, though, B Mac. Like, not only Tank. Look at all these. Look at the welterweight division. These dudes are all in their mid-30s, and they won't fight. They won't fight. Like, y'all really past y'all physical primes.
The funny thing is when Joker thought that he can beat Keith Thurman. I was arguing with that.
My bad. I couldn't hear you, bro. What'd you say?
I said when people was talking about that he can beat Keith Thurman, Tank. I said, are you serious?
Yeah.
Right.
I said cocaine's a hell of a drug for y'all.
I know. Damn, if Floyd wouldn't hop his ass in the ring with Keith Thurman, they damn sure ain't about to put Tank in there.
They try to say
niggas on their stable. Hell no. Nah.
They try to say because he's injured. I said there's no way in the hell Tank will get that big head rocked off.
Man, that's just another case of Leonard and Floyd. Well, not even Floyd because he didn't say shit about it, but it was Leonard just trying to really sell this persona of Tank Davis being this fucking megastar. Like they'll throw him in there with anybody.
Well, you see the size of LB nose?
Yeah,
oh man.
Yeah.
You see how much cocaine he can
That's what I want to say.
In his nose? That's the problem.
Hey, yo, that nigga be clean in the bitch though. I give him that, boy.
He don't spit cocaine. He inherits it in his nose.
Philly, you need to stop that, man.
You said what, Poetic?
You need to stop talking about Floyd like that, man.
What I say about Floyd? What I say bad about Floyd?
See, I don't blame Floyd for not fighting Keith Thurman in return. After all that shit he done been through, fuck he gonna go in there and fight this young lion for, nigga? Come on, man, go on somewhere.
What he been through?
Are you serious?
What did he go through?
Floyd fought everybody that they said he couldn't beat at that time. And you think it was right. It was wrong for him to get him a little easy fight to retire off.
Hold up,
That's what we doing, Poetic.
Hold up, Poetic. Now, I'm gonna give you this. Floyd didn't duck nobody. Well, he didn't cherry pick until he became Money Mayweather.
Right.
Well, you say what?
He cherry picked when he became Money Mayweather. When he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he fought a lot of people. He fought everybody.
Okay, well, so this is why I say I like when we can do it like this. Okay, so you're saying that
Poetic. I'm not trying to be funny, bro, but could you please speak up? I need some more energy, bro. I can barely hear you, my nigga. Come on, bro.
Look, okay, yeah, my bad. But look, you saying that he cherry picked almost all his fight, or basically.
No, I didn't say that. I said he cherry picked when he became Money Mayweather, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
Okay,
why.
so but listen though, every fight that you think he cherry picked, I want you to go back and I want you to tell me who he should have fought instead of that person, because that's the only way you
No,
gonna
no, no.
100
I'm
percent
gonna
get
tell
it
you who he
right.
should have fought at the right time. Now, back in '05, he should have fought Cotto.
Yep.
He fought Cotto when Cotto wasn't Cotto. When Cotto fought Margarita, he was never the same.
Mm.
He should have fought Cotto
Exactly.
in '05.
No, that's a cold hard fact. But then also, Poetic, you have to keep in mind that Floyd is my second favorite boxer behind Bernard Hopkins of all time. But I am allowed to be critical of some of the decisions in the fights that he picked, bro.
Now,
I mean,
Robert Guerrero to me was a cherry pick.
I didn't want to see that fight. It was a lot of fights Floyd had that I didn't fucking Victor
Victor
Ortiz. Like,
Was
Ortiz.
a
I
cherry
didn't want to
pick.
see that. Andre Birdo. Like,
Oh.
yeah, I would
Madonna
much
was a cherry
rather
pick.
for
Yeah,
him to have
Madonna.
fought Keith Thurman. Like,
Yeah.
fucking right. Keith Thurman was a champion, wasn't he? At
Yeah.
the time, am I tripping?
Matter of fact, he vacated the belt because he didn't want to fight Keith Thurman.
Yeah, so I mean, Poetic, I
How
get
old
what
was
you're
Floyd?
saying. You're saying,
How old
It
was
does not
Floyd?
make a difference though.
How,
Floyd was he
it
beat
does
Young
make a
Canelo, right?
difference. It does make a
bro,
difference.
we
No,
can't
he
get.
just-
Wait a minute.
he-
Wait a minute. We can't get on certain fighters like Tank and say, "Hey, he ain't fighting nobody," but then turn around and give Floyd a pass just because he
Tank
was
is not
older
Tank.
and all this other shit. Fuck that.
Tank hasn't fought. Tank hasn't fought damn near
I
20 world
understand that.
champions
I'm just
and
saying,
have 45 fights
bro, we
already.
have
Come
to
on, man.
hold Floyd to a higher standard. He's fucking TBE in his
Well,
generation. We want to see him against the
gonna,
best.
I'm not gonna get mad at any fighter who's basically at the end of their fucking career because they didn't fight some young ass fighter. Come on, man.
But
Hell
shit, they
no.
need to retire.
No.
Then. Retire.
Cotto
Like I feel like,
Cotto was in the same time.
I feel like, and y'all know I don't be liking Manny like that, but I feel like Manny shouldn't even fight fucking Ugas. He should have just vacated that belt and let the young lions have it. I feel like he was stupid for doing that.
He didn't
shit.
have a belt, so he had to vacate it.
Well, he should have vacated his title or whatever because him and Ugas had rights to that belt or something like that. That's why they fought each other. And when they fought each other, whoever win that fight was gonna get the WBA belt or whatever the fuck.
Well, shit, Manny was trying to get that check. He was trying to get that last payday before he got up out of
Yeah,
here.
but
I mean,
you know,
it's
besides-
easy to say
besides the
now
money, he
because
should've
you know the outcome of it. But he had just finished beating Keith Thurman, so
Exactly.
But
you
the
know,
thing
I
is
mean,
this, though,
we would
he
say that
trained.
then.
He trained for another fighter. You can just go in the ring and then just beat another fighter.
That
You
Keith
train for
Thurman
that
fight. That Keith Thurman fight, there was no drug testing, so.
Well, I'm gonna say this about Manny too. Everybody
We
keeps
gonna
about
do
drug
that shit
testing.
Poetic again.
Everybody say about drug testing. The dude been there 20 years and never got caught, but everybody else getting caught. What does he do? Cut the drug off when he get in the ring?
Really
and cut it
believe
back
20
on when he
years,
get off?
man. Do you not know how this stuff works?
Why everybody else get caught then?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Everybody else don't get caught. You know how this stuff works.
Lamar got caught. Lamar Pizza got caught. Canelo got caught.
Sugar Shane got caught.
Sugar Shane got caught.
Roy Jones got caught.
Why would they let the European why would they let the Philippine star that they got that they want to take down the black man get caught with steroids?
There you go.
Well, hold up.
Come on, dog.
I'm gonna tell you the steroid came thing about from Mayweather doing that, and everybody started riding him, and then he takes Mayweather to court.
You ain't
he takes
addressing the
Mayweather
point,
to court,
though.
right? He takes
You ain't
Mayweather to
addressing
court.
the point, though.
Yeah, but Mayweather went to court for that, right? And then he got here to pay Manny some money for that, right? For lying.
You ain't addressing the point, though. So
only the black people get caught?
Okay, so listen. So Manny Pacquiao is just extreme. He has an extreme one of the most highest phobias of needles ever, right? Because that's the reason why he didn't take.
I don't like needles. I know a lot of people don't like needles.
Man, you don't get the fuck out of here with that.
Hey,
shit.
yo, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like
There's a lot of people who don't like needles.
Man, I don't want to hear that. So
They get a bunch of
basically,
tattoos?
he's never been. He's and I think Manny might have a tattoo. But
It's people who don't like
But
needles. that got
listen,
tattoos, though.
so he's so scared of needles that the biggest fight in his whole career, legacy wise and money wise, he didn't want to do it because he didn't want to have those drug tests. So that means that he's never been drug tested his whole career, right?
Let me ask you one question about that. He has been drug tested. Let me ask you one question. The style of drug testing that Mayweather wants, he made that up. That's not in boxing. He made it up. So how you just gonna make up the rules as you go?
Okay, so you think
Floyd he made it up though.
Okay, but listen, you think Floyd is just a complete idiot that he all of a sudden made up that rule for Manny specifically for no reason. You don't think he has any type of intuitive or any type of knowledge of anything? You think he was just an idiot trying to
does that with everybody. But the thing is, he put Manny out there, and then when he put Manny out there, They went to court and he lost. Manny never got caught.
Lost what? Where you get this information from?
You don't remember this shit, poet? That's okay.
Yeah,
You're a
boy.
little younger, bro, so I get
What?
it when this shit was going on. But yeah, they Manny sued Floyd and them, bro, for defamation of character. For doing shit, like you doing, like saying, hey, he was on drugs and shit like that.
Right. Floyd is
You
the one
don't
that put
remember
that
that?
out.
Floyd always trying to get an edge, man.
So Floyd.
He got sued.
He got sued
Okay,
and
so
lost.
Floyd. So how does that mean that Manny didn't has never done drugs?
Oh my
He
god.
did. Hold on, man.
He never got caught.
He never got caught. So how you gonna say he did it?
Man, come on, man.
If
I'm
you
sorry.
don't pop
So
dirty, man, you don't pop dirty, man.
if a crackhead walking down the street, you gonna tell me because you don't see them sniffing coke, they ain't a crackhead, right?
Let me ask you: if you don't see him, could you blame him?
Man, get the fuck on somewhere. It's a crackhead.
I mean, he could be a drunk. I mean, what you think?
No, he ain't drunk.
You don't know,
Bro,
He be a
Brian, you
motherfucking
say
drunk.
Brian, ain't you from the hood? You know how to fucking crackhead, and you can tell the difference between crackhead and the drunk. Come on, man, it's nothing.
Okay, so hold on. So you can tell Manny a steroid user. You can look at him. So he used steroids.
I believe Manny been on steroids.
No, you
majority of his
believe.
fucking
You
career.
believe.
And you know Bob Arum the type where he won't snitch on his fucking fighter like that. Especially
Okay, but you said you
fighters
believe.
like
Wow,
those.
now we gonna pin it on Bob Arum. Really? Come on.
Dude, you know Bob Arum. Okay, so
We
Bob
gonna
Arum
pin
is
this
hired.
shit on Bob.
Bob Arum is higher than the law, right?
I love how you niggas always want to make Bob Arum the fucking scapegoat.
I know, man.
It's just so convenient to blame Bob Arum for every fucking thing.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
But now
saying
he
that.
said he believes.
I mean, I know he's a piece
Hey,
of shit.
Poetic.
I don't like him, but goddamn, he ain't responsible for everything. Poetic.
I'm with you
Now we
on
gonna
that
say,
shit.
When did I say?
now
When
we
did I
gonna
say?
say,
Okay,
oh,
listen.
it's
I'm
Bob's
with you on
fault
that
Manny
shit,
was
E.
allegedly on steroids. Come on,
Hey,
bro.
but hold
When
up.
did I say? When did I say Bob Arum was solely responsible? All I said was I know
You
that
said he
Bob
ain't gonna
Arum
snitch
is the
on his
type.
fighter.
Bob Arum is the type of promote that doesn't make him responsible.
Hey, E, but
Bob
hold up.
Arum is the type. Oh, listen, Bob Arum is the type of promoter where if he has a boxer on a Manny Pacquiao level, he will let them do what the fuck. He will protect his investment.
Mm.
He's
Did you
not
talk to
gonna
Bob
put
Arum and find that
embarrassment
out?
out there, huh?
Did you talk to Bob Arum and find that out?
Did y'all talk to Wilder and see if he really said he was wanting to get pregnant, or did y'all just go by what
No,
somebody else
but
said?
I remember
Okay,
when
then
he
that's
said the
fine.
shit. But you bringing that stupid shit back up again, because you feeling some
He
type
been
of way.
going all over the goddamn place, bro.
Right.
I mean, Poetic, what you saying is
wait a minute. If you got 40 niggas telling you that this one man said this shit, and you the only nigga saying that he ain't said it, something ain't adding up, bro. You think we just gonna make some shit up like that?
Listen, y'all believe
We don't care about Deontay Wilder that much to make up some shit like that, bro. Come on.
I mean, you don't have to care to believe something. Ain't nobody talking.
So
about
we just gonna run with. So we just gonna lie and say,
y'all
if niggas
believe
say he
y'all.
wanna get pregnant.
Listen, y'all gonna say that y'all don't know, or y'all going by the evidence that he was not a drug user. I think Manny Pacquiao was on fucking steroids.
It's
Who
what
gives
you
a shit?
think.
Next topic.
You
You
are
contradicting yourself,
There is
man.
no factual evidence behind
Nah,
it.
you gotta tell him I'm gonna train today. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
You contradicting yourself, Poetic. In one hand, you say, man, I ain't got no proof, but Manny Pacquiao, I believe he using drugs. And then on the other hand, we say, I don't believe your motherfucking proof. I believe Deontay Wilder didn't say he was gonna get pregnant.
Exactly.
You can't have it both ways, dog, on one
Right.
side and then the other, bro.
Exactly.
Come on
I
now.
don't know what y'all talking about.
If there's no proof for Manny, and you know what I'm saying? And then there's this proof right here, and you always say, well, let
It
me
ain't
see
no
the
proof of
video.
Wilder. Okay,
You
so let me
say
tell you this question.
you say you didn't see the video, right?
So now listen. So if I show y'all the fucking article online of it saying that Errol Spencer and Yellow Beezy,
Man, why you keep bringing up that dumbass point?
because
bro?
it's an
Now I
article.
want him to
It's an
go.
Well,
article.
wait a minute. One thing you can show us is them kissing on acting like they kissing each other on the fucking couch. And I'm looking at that funny whether they playing or not. I got a brother. I don't even do. I got a real brother that's older than me. We don't even do that shit. We don't even let them see each other.
Exactly. So listen. Considering just like Wilder, it's an article out there of them being in a relationship and making quotes saying that they in love with each other. So that means that, and then they have the evidence of them on video dancing and all this stuff. That means 100%. that they are in a relationship, correct? Because it's facts and evidence out
I
there,
don't
right?
Nah,
know, but one thing I do know, it looked
What you
like the
mean you
nigga
don't
was trying
know?
to
Hold
kiss
up,
him
what
on
you
the
mean
neck
you
and
don't
blow it
know?
in
no,
his ear,
Okay,
bro.
so they in a relationship. They in a relationship. The article
no,
online makes it even more true. They in a relationship.
Are you listening to what you saying?
No, because I'm just
We
going
not
off what
saying
y'all
they in a
saying.
relationship. You trying to say that just to prove your shitty ass point
So,
about the
No,
so
other
it's
shit with
it's
Manny.
actually a good point because I'm just going
No,
off
it's not
y'all
a good
logic.
point.
I'm
No,
just
it's
going off
not.
no.
y'all logic though.
Okay, no, this is your logic. So let me just ask you this, poetic, real quick, then.
Y'all ugly, bro.
According to you, right? Did Deontay Wilder say that he was gonna get pregnant? About he would like to be pregnant.
I could see his
And
dumb ass saying some shit like that, but I'm not going to believe some random
okay,
fucking article on the
right.
internet, dude. What do you?
You
How
ain't
do
gonna
y'all
believe
not?
it. And the reason
But
why
how
you're
do
not
y'all?
I
gonna
got
believe it,
you.
hold on, boy. The reason why you're not gonna believe it is because of what? There's no evidence, right?
Are you saying because the Manny thing? Yeah,
No. Yeah, you're not gonna believe it because there's no evidence, right?
yeah.
So why is it that there's no evidence of Manny taking steroids that you don't keep the same energy?
Okay, why? Okay, I can say the same thing of why. I can see you right about that point. But
Okay,
why y'all don't
okay,
keep the same
poetic.
energy
Okay.
about Wilder? Why y'all don't keep the same energy about Wilder though? Because y'all just believe that article blindly, like sheep.
Okay,
Well,
I don't know. I don't listen. I don't know
it's
what you talking about, but I
Of
can
course,
show you this shit. I
y'all
can
can't,
show
y'all
you this
can't.
shit. You
I
want to
mean,
see
you can.
this?
I can show
Is
you.
this where you
Hold
want
on,
to go?
listen. No,
Is this
hold
where
up.
you want
Pause
to
real
go?
quick. Hold
Look
up.
at
Pause it. Let me
this.
say this.
No,
Hold up.
hold
Pause it.
on.
Let me
Look
say
at
this.
this. Wait a minute. Look at this shit.
okay.
The nigga sweaty and shit. Come on, bro. Hands on
And they
his
got
knees.
hands on knees out
Come
that
on,
bitch.
poetic. So you're gonna act like we're reaching for telling you that this nigga said that, hey, I want to get pregnant. I'm the mother goose. Look at
The
that,
nigga,
bro. Come on.
the nigga out there twerking, man.
This nigga is twerking and you're defending him. Stop it, poetic. I still like Wilder, but I ain't getting down with this shit. Look at him, bro.
he
Now this
know he
nigga ain't
been
got nothing to say.
he know he being
That
filmed
man
too.
was probably just being goofy and shit, bro.
So he just being goofy. All right, that's what be all right.
So that
All
so
right. That's
100%
what we
Wilder
doing.
has sex with men. He's gay.
Nobody
Nobody
So
said
saying
that.
that.
we just gonna give him. We didn't say that.
Yeah, nobody said that.
Because it is a surgery that he can have right now where he can get pregnant. You do know that, right? It are men having
Man, there
babies,
you
right? You
go,
know that,
poetic.
right?
Now
Well,
you
Nah,
that's
taking
I
something
it
wrong
No,
with
ain't
no,
that.
there,
listen.
I
bro.
ain't never
No,
heard no
listen,
shit
You
like
listen.
that.
taking it
And
so
Listen,
I ain't never heard no shit like
listen.
that.
E Thriller, you on E Thriller, E Thriller, you on the
I
internet,
ain't
go
into
on
that,
Google.
bro.
No,
I ain't
E
into
Thriller,
I
that.
E
ain't never
Thriller,
heard no
E
shit
I don't
like
Thriller,
even,
that.
E
I don't
Thriller.
even want to talk
Listen,
about
if
that
we
one.
Me
E
new, no
Thriller,
me
E
neither.
Thriller, listen,
What, poetic?
the point is,
Switch.
y'all listen, the point is that y'all believe that that according to Wilder, he said that he would get pregnant and
He
have
said it.
babies. Okay, but you get that, you don't get that off a video of him saying it out of his mouth. You get that off a random
Oh
article.
my god!
Now
I know.
he
I'm
said
telling you.
that. Now listen, hold up. Let me finish my point.
No, because I'm
You no,
addressing what you're
listen.
saying.
No,
I'm
I'm not
telling
finished
you,
my
I
point though.
physically remember, or I mean, not physically, vividly remember Wilder saying it. I just can't find
Okay,
a fucking
so
video.
why Wilder? So okay, but this is my point. This is why I say you gotta let me finish my point though. So you're on the internet right now. If you look it up, it will tell you 100% a man can have a surgery where he can have a baby right now, October 2021. So I want you to tell me why Wilder
Bro,
has not had a baby yet. I want you to tell
bro,
me if he
bro.
said that and
Really?
believe
This
it.
what we doing?
What
This
you
what we doing
mean?
tonight, poetic?
Come on, man.
So
Man,
so
what
okay,
that
so
got to
hold up,
do
so
with
hold up, so hold up.
You
What
If
the hell
somebody
that got to
That
do
ain't
with
got
it?
shit to do
if
with the nigga
somebody
saying what he said, is what
of
I'm
course,
saying.
now they got
He
anything
said it,
saying.
bro. I'm not gonna just now. You know me. I'm a nigga that does my research. You should know this. I'm not just gonna come out and endorse or stamp some shit that ain't been done or
Yes,
said.
you're doing it with Wilder right now though.
Oh my god.
I mean, even if he really wanted to and all account to all of what you saying, he wouldn't do it while he right there, in the middle of his fucking career boxing.
I don't want to hear that.
So I mean, the nigga
I
said
don't
it
want to
though,
hear that.
man. I mean,
I don't
come
want to hear
on,
that.
dog. Come on,
Brian, have you seen a video of him saying that?
man. I seen that shit, man. He said
Oh,
that
come on, man.
shit.
Y'all stop that shit.
So according to you, it's all about videos. You've seen
Man, if
videos
with all the
of girls' pits trying to kiss
listen, with
another
all
nigga, but you saying, oh, they was
listen,
just fucking around. They just
listen,
no, he don't believe the videos, but he believe the word of mouth.
yeah. But you want to
Oh,
see a
Manny
video when it
on
come to Wilder.
steroids. Yeah.
You got the video for
Dude.
Earl, but you want to see a video for Wilder. Like, come on, bro.
what are you
I
talking
can't.
about? I've never defended him doing that stuff with Yellow Beezy. When have you ever heard me say that?
I'm just
I
saying, bro.
said only thing I said that it's a possibility that they could have just been playing around.
Can I ask you a
all I was
question?
doing was playing
And
devil's
so we can
advocate.
drop this topic because really this
Why I
shit
can't
is
play
stupid.
devil's advocate?
Can I ask you a question? See, you do that shit too much though. It does. Sometimes
It
you
don't
don't have
fucking
to.
matter. I can
It
bring
is
up
what it
another point.
is. Can I ask you a
Y'all can't
question?
take it. Y'all
Can I
can't
ask you a
take it.
question, Poetic? Can I
Air
ask you a
Force
question?
Pound number one.
I'm gonna let you talk. Then I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay, what?
Why do you feel like we have to lie on Deontay Wilder?
I don't feel like that.
Okay.
I just think y'all got some wrong
Y'all can take
information.
Okay.
Okay. I have no reason to lie on this nigga.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Look, until I see a video of that man saying that
you ain't gotta
shit,
believe it.
and then I want y'all to tell me because we know Wilder ain't finna fight for another year and a half, more than likely.
I don't care when he fight. He done.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Okay, so why can't he go and get why? So we should expect him to be getting a surgery to have a baby soon.
Man, I'm not even.
Man, come on, dog.
That's what you want to run with. Go ahead, bro.
Come on, man.
Did he not say it? Did he not say that? Yes or no? We know Wilder. We know
if that's what
he
you
didn't
want to
say
run
that.
with,
That's what he was
him,
going to do, man.
Go
He didn't
ahead.
say, man, I'm going to do
Tiller,
that.
please bring up that article when he said that he would have.
Why is this such a big topic?
Of course, you ain't finna waste your time now.
I ain't gonna waste my time, Poetic.
Come on, Poetic, man. All this because Manny didn't never test positive for steroids, dog. I mean, come on, man.
Nigga, Manny, I don't give a shit about him. Fuck him.
You know, like,
Asian motherfuckers, man.
Man, why I gotta be racial so much, man?
Ain't no racial.
I mean, okay, well, why I gotta be pro-black so much?
Ain't no pro-black.
So you're not pro-black now? Wow.
Look, I caught him. That's why I
this
laughing.
nigga trolling, bro. Like I'm starting to say, Poetic can be trolling, bro. He like to say shit. He say dumb shit on purpose. I done figured you out. I done figured your ass out.
Hey,
yes, sir.
He the same dude that motherfuckers talking all that shit for about Wilder, and then he bet with Tyson Fury out this motherfucker.
I'm still waiting on the apology.
Hey, but look though, y'all are fools to not be smart.
No. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna let you. I've been meaning to get your ass about this shit too, bro. You swore up and down because I asked you. I said, "What are you gonna say if Tyson Fury wins?" You was like, "Oh, I know what's gonna happen. He ain't no fucking chance he's gonna win. Deontay Wilder gonna knock his ass out." And bro, you turn around and bet it with Fury? Unless you lying about winning money off of it, but I can't believe it. You said Tyson Fury ain't shit. You know, he's banned from his country. He's a piece of shit. He's a cheater. He's a steroid, like all this shit. But you turn around and bet with him versus your guy and Wilder? That don't even make sense.
Fuck Fury and his wife.
Oh, this thing is wild.
See this shit, Lash Puma? You see this shit?
Yeah, I see
what I got to deal with, bro.
Listen, let me tell you this. I'm one of the greatest businessmen of all time.
Nah,
I know
you
what
full of
to do.
shit. Let's just call it what it is. You full of bull. You didn't argue with us for about 10 live streams defending Deontay Wilder only to pick Tyson Fury? What the fuck? So what was all the glove shit about, Poetic?
It was live. Listen, see this what you fail. Listen, this what you fail to realize, right? Mm-hmm. When the fight started, right? It was live betting. You know what that means, right? I mean, you could bet during the first half of the event of who's gonna win. So with the way the shit was going after the second round, I said there's no way in hell I'm finna bet with Wilder.
Well, I get that, but I'm asking you, why did you bet on Fury?
Because the first few rounds, why would I bet with Wilder?
He's a smart man. That's why he's a smart man.
You said, wait a minute. You said he was winning the first few rounds when you was texting me during the fight.
Y'all can't get mad at me because I know what to do.
You didn't have those convictions, man, before the fight. That's all. Thank you, Brian. You didn't have those convictions before the fight.
I am.
Because everybody on the panel was telling you, hey, man, we want Wilder to win, but Fury is just a better boxer. Like, and you were saying the same shit. Ain't no way in hell Fury gonna win because he can't cheat. Those were your exact words.
You can't be mad at. See,
is that not what you said?
I'm 50 Cent when it comes to this. I'm 50 Cent and y'all Ja Rule. Y'all Ja Rule and all them niggas.
What up, baby Juju? Shout out to you, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please. Go ahead, Poet.
I'm just that guy.
So you Curtis Jackson now. You 50.
Yeah, all y'all Ja Rule, y'all mad. And whoever else, Young Buck, all them niggas, man.
Why we mad? What we mad about?
Because y'all took that L. I
But bro, no, wait a minute.
How we take an L?
Hold on, wait a minute. You ain't about to do this reverse psychology shit. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
mad about Wilder losing. I just bet it with Wilder for the odds. You understand what I'm saying? I said Fury was gonna kick his ass. But this is my thing with you. You was the person swearing up and down that Fury wasn't shit. He can't cheat. Wilder gonna knock his block off. And you told us to apologize once it happened. So I said, okay, well, what's gonna happen if Fury win? You said your rebuttal to me was, well, shit, it ain't gonna happen. Because I just know, like you just knew. But now when I tell you, hey, you owe everybody else an apology, you don't want to apologize.
Okay, well, why I gotta apologize?
Because you told us to apologize if Wilder knocked his fucking head off.
If I apologize, you're not gonna get your money back.
Yeah, I'm poetic. You think I'm worried about money, bro? I don't give a fuck.
Poetic on the chain. Off the chain with that bullshit.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna apologize.
The real Reavers, boy, he lead the
year.
league in deflections.
I'm gonna apologize this year.
Just say you was wrong. That's all.
Or just say you was full of shit.
I was right. I went for my fighter, but when it came to that money,
you won money.
Listen,
you won money on it. But you was wrong about what you said.
Hey, Poetic, do you play basketball? You play basketball?
Hold up, listen. Only an absolute fool will use his heart when it comes to his money.
But that's how you sounded on every live stream defending Wilder.
Hey, Poetic, you play basketball?
I mean, I ain't touched a basketball in like 3 years.
Oh, I think you're real good because you're doing a lot of blocking over there, baby.
Hey, that boy deflection game is on point.
Y'all listen. When it comes to betting on sporting events, you are a fool and an idiot, and nobody should have sympathy for you for doing it with your heart. It's no way in hell majority of the playoff games the Saints have been in my fucking lifetime will I bet on my fucking Saints.
Listen, I get that, Poetic. All I'm saying is, bro, you didn't keep that same energy that you had on the lives. Now,
yeah, when it comes to money,
wait a minute. If you would have said this from the beginning, like, hey, I'm pulling for Wilder, but I ain't betting on him, I'm betting on Fury, I ain't got shit to say. But that's not what you said. You said there was absolutely no way for Deontay Wilder to lose this third fight because Fury can't cheat. So that's why I'm looking at you sideways.
Listen, I know what to do.
Hey, you know what, man? Come on, Poetic, man. We been on the streams, man, and you and just go ahead, man, up, dog. That's all. It ain't that hard.
Give me y'all.
It ain't that hard, dog.
Listen,
man up.
Cash at me y'all money with the next fight, and we can all split. How about that? Because I know what to do.
No, that's it. We ain't asking you to do none of that. We just want you to admit when you was wrong. You was wrong, and you're not man enough to admit it. You acting like Wilder now.
Y'all saying that, and if y'all would have all gave me y'all money and I made the bet myself and split it,
ain't none of us bet you. Ain't none of us bet you though.
We just saying how you was capping for Wilder. You said there was no way he was going to lose. Did you not say that, or am I making this up too? Because I could pull up the video.
Hey, look, y'all remember that? Listen, y'all remember that episode?
No, listen. Now you want to switch gears.
Debate. Ain't no laughing. Come on.
Listen.
What?
Y'all, because this shit is funny as hell.
Yeah, because you full of shit. I'm calling you out on your shit. I know it's funny.
I am what it is. Listen, this is that.
You're breaking up, Poetic.
I told you about that goddamn
Obama. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead. Say what you were saying.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because okay, I can't hear y'all, so I'm gonna have to say this. Then I'm gonna leave and come back because somebody just tried to call me, and when somebody try to call me, it turns the audio to where I can't hear what y'all saying. So let me just say this real quick. So this is like the episode of Everybody Hates Chris when he was telling everybody the bets and he was helping everybody win. Do y'all remember that?
Nah, I didn't watch this shit like that.
Y'all can't be mad at me because I'm a mogul. I'm a mogul. Y'all can't be mad at me.
It's full of shit.
He's still deflecting. It's cool.
Yeah, you full of shit. It ain't had shit to do with your goddamn bet. We didn't even know you bet it.
Brian, listen, moving forward, I'm not going to take any of his predictions seriously, bro.
Yeah, man, because at the end of the day, see, this is the thing. He never told any of us that he was betting at all.
Exactly.
He didn't tell us nothing. He didn't say he was betting with Fury or none of that. He was just riding for Wilder the whole time. The whole time. Multiple fucking videos, man.
I apologize. Listen, I apologize and I'm sorry for
Being full of shit.
Leading y'all astray.
Nah, we don't. I don't even want to apologize. Just say
Bro,
you
fuck the
wrong.
money. You know how many hours we were arguing about you and Wilder? That's what I'm more so mad about that. Like, bro, you kept bringing the shit up, and we didn't even want to talk about it, but you ended up betting with the nigga you was hating on the whole time. That's why I'm like, fuck my money. I don't care about losing that. What about this time, nigga? Fuck the money.
He playing Jedi mind control over there.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you need to be. Hey, I'm getting you on record from here on out, bro. I need, man. I need.
That's when you find out your own shit stink. Like, god damn, my shit stink.
No. Listen, only a fool would not take live betting as into effect. Y'all should never place a bet like that. And before the fight even starts, when it's live betting, when you
But
can
shit,
bet
I had a
during the
bet with
fight.
one of my partners, bro. So that's different. I didn't do no Vegas type shit or online betting, if that's what you're saying. But yeah,
that ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, nothing at all.
It didn't have nothing to do with it.
Listen. I know. Listen, it's mind over matter. You can't be mad at me because I know what to do.
Dude, this ain't about your bet though, Poetic. It's not about you. We wasn't talking about betting when we was talking about. We was talking about how Wilder was. You was talking about how Wilder was going to win because Fury can't cheat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then you started watching the fight and was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put this money down on Fury. Come on, dog. That's all. You wasn't You know what? You did some of that Lennar shit, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Dude, Lennar not coming on here for a long time.
Hey, Poetic. Poetic. See, I can tell you ain't from the street, man.
Hey, man. The conversation went left when you said when you told that nigga to up the ante on that bet with Earl. That boy, he did not want to do that.
Oh man,
he got so much conviction about Earl beating Bud. I didn't get that.
Hey man, he shouldn't have wanted to see me on a one-on-one, man. That's what he asked for. I didn't even know that shit.
He's been begging for you for like 2 months, bro. No lie.
It is what it is, then, man.
You know what he was looking for. He got punched.
He's in his feeling.
And drug out the
club. y'all got drug out the club going for Wilder. I was in the VIP, winner circle.
So wait a minute. So you gonna use it against me now that I was going for Wilder?
Yeah, he got to be talking about you.
Pro-black, and we shouldn't cheer for other countrymen and all this shit. But then you turn around and bet with
cheering and betting is two different things.
Man, get out of here. Why you just say we should be ashamed for rooting for Wilder? Because ain't that what you was telling us to do?
You said what?
No, go ahead. I ain't even about to.
What you say? I can't hear you. I ain't hear you say it.
I'm not gonna take your Wilder fucking topic seriously no more. You got it.
Dude, it's two different things. What you mean?
I done wasted too much time and energy talking to you about this shit, and for you to turn around and bet with Tyson Fury. I mean, that shit is beyond me, bro. I was shocked.
So, man, we can get back to Rollie, man.
Yeah.
Rollie and Tank, man. Rollie and Tank.
Shout out to IOTBA, man. I see you. Salute.
What it do, IO?
My G. Appreciate
what it do, IOTBA? What's going on with you? So we get back to Tank, man. I just don't think I think Tank a little bit frustrated, man, with the promotional company, man. I mean, he ain't gonna say it, man, but everything, his whole body language, everything he was saying and shit, he was just wondering why he was here, man. Like, he didn't want to be here. He even said he didn't want to be here. But he said,
I didn't catch it.
Oh, he said, man, I wasn't even gonna come. He said the only reason I came, man, because Showtime and Mayweather Promotions and everything, they put money behind this, man, and it's it's business, man. But I ain't even want to be here. And I'm like, Tank really do not want this motherfucking fight. And I think he's frustrated that he gotta fight this dude.
Yeah, because he's got his fur coat. So he got fur coat on in the 80-degree weather.
Yeah, he said something about the shoes being too big and all that shit. He said he called that nigga a clown. Hey, Tank was talking that shit tonight, bro. I didn't know he had a mouthpiece like that.
I think he's frustrated. I think he want to fight some. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Tank is good, right? I think he want to put his skill out there and want to fight the good fighters now.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I got from that. That's what
Bro,
I
he
got
need to
from
call.
that.
He need to call his promotional team
Hey,
out.
hey,
Then
hold up. I don't mean to interrupt y'all, but I'm on Instagram, and ESPN Ringside posted the ESPN men's pound for pound rankings on October 13th,
Mm.
and so let me read this. They got Canelo number one, Terrence number two, the Nawe Inoue, the Asian dude number three. They got Tyson Fury number four. They got Usyk number five. They got Spence six, Teofimo seven, Josh Taylor eight, Lomachenko nine, and Juan Francisco Estrada at 10. Man, these people, I see what y'all saying because these people, like, it's so many fucking comments in the comments. Man, it's filled up with people saying Crawford overrated and saying Crawford at two, laughing emoji. How Crawford is second, it makes no sense. Very interesting choice. Make people crazy. They may say Crawford is the most overrated boxer ever. He fought a bunch of nobodies, and his fans will say he's good. God damn.
That's what he
Damn.
gonna get. That's the Crawford hate, man.
Well, I don't think Fury should be on there. Heavyweight shouldn't be on it.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's another thing I
I
said, bro.
agree. I
I
agree,
said I
Lance.
said how the fuck I said when because I remember even from when I was a child, heavyweights was never on no goddamn pound for pound. That
And
don't
if
make
they
no
gonna be,
sense.
if any heavyweight gonna be on that motherfucker, it should be Usyk because he got the most belts and he moved from cruiserweight to heavyweight.
Well, that's
Yeah,
He
what I was
just
about
beat
to
the guy.
say. That's what I was
yeah.
about to
So
say.
if anything, if any heavyweight should be on that motherfucker, put Usyk on there. Fury shouldn't be on there.
Usyk is there. He said he is a fifth. He was a five.
Man, shouldn't no
Right, but he
heavyweight
should
be
be over
on.
Fury, right?
Man, shouldn't
Yeah,
no
Fury
heavyweight be on
shouldn't be
pound
on
for
that
pound.
motherfucker, is what I'm saying, B Mac.
No,
but
I mean I can go with that. I can go with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I don't
they
understand why
propping
people
Fury up a
talk
little bit
about.
too much.
I don't understand why people talk about Crawford, but you had who was it three divisions that he
Yes.
won, right? Three
Hmm.
divisions. So if you pound for pound, to me, that's saying that you're fighting in each division, winning belts. But then you get to welterweight, nobody wants to fight you. So he's not fighting tomato cans in the welterweight division. That was not
No
tomato
question.
cans.
No question. That's
Yeah,
the
I agree.
thing though, Lance, is that they hate Crawford so much because most of them dudes that's on there, they hate Earl Spence fans. Who else really says that shit really besides Earl Spence fans? Honestly.
IOTBA
And
said,
that's
hold on, y'all. IOTBA said, in my opinion, Usyk shouldn't be over Fury. Not even close. Really? How? The man, he was undisputed at cruiserweight, IOTBA. Then he moved up and just beat AJ. I mean, am I missing something?
Yeah.
I think the only real fight Fury ever had was against Klitschko. I don't think anything else is really too much.
And that fight was a fucking snooze fest. Yeah, he won, but I mean, shit.
Just hop on,
I
man.
mean, I'm only going with Fury not being on the list only because of heavyweights. And if you was just ranking fighters, just period, you know what I mean? If it's
Oh,
not saying
without
a
question. Yeah.
pound for pound, then I would agree with ROTBA when he's saying that. But I
Yes.
mean, if you're saying pound for pound for me, I think that's a guy that moves up in weight class and he shows his skills not only on one level but a different level. So
Yes.
that's my pound, but it's all subjective. So
Of course.
it's all good. I don't care what really too many people because they're gonna have different pound for pound lists and
Yep.
everything, and it's just somebody's opinion, man. That's
Man.
all. That's
Yep.
all.
I
That's
agree.
all.
I
You
agree.
know.
Errol should be number one.
Why?
Huh?
He only won in one weight division. Why?
Cause
Trolling.
He just
Errol.
trolling, bro. He trolling. He trolling,
Trolling.
match. Yeah, he just trolling, bro. He know that nigga ain't
He
number
don't
one.
believe that
You
shit.
ain't never,
Hey,
I ain't
lads,
never heard this nigga say Earl number one. He just trying to piss
lads,
me off.
don't fall into that trap, man.
I ain't doing it no more, poetic. I'm not going for the D-Wade pump fakes no more, bro.
But yeah,
I know what's
you
coming.
got us off topic, man, for that shit. We was
Yeah,
we
for
was
that weak ass
we
list.
yeah, we was on for that damn list, man.
Go ahead,
We
B
was
man. Go ahead and talk about the tank shit.
Who has Crawford fought?
Huh?
We really gonna do
what?
this? This nigga troll.
Yeah. You see, he trying to bait us, dog.
yeah. I ain't about to take the bait. Not tonight, bro. Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I done peeped you out. You full of shit, poetic. Yeah, I
No,
done peeped your game.
we get deported. He fought boxers, man. He fought a lot of boxers.
Yeah, he fought champions. That's what we
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah,
But it's not
he
like
fought
he
champ.
not. Hey, he couldn't put who was in place at the time.
The reason why EJ undefeated because he ain't fought me.
Mm.
You know what? Hey, E, remember when I told you to kick his ass in the chat out maybe about 3 months
bro,
ago,
I
man?
ain't never
About three
kicked this nigga
goddamn
off my
months ago,
live
right?
stream. I'm about to kick this nigga off in just a second. He bringing bullshit to the table today.
No bullshit. Hey, you know what I'm saying is that I really think, man, that something might happen, man. I think Tank sees where he's at right now, and he don't want to keep moving this way because this right here is going in the opposite direction, probably from where he at, man. He's about to turn 27 years old, and I think he really want to show these motherfuckers because I think they shut Tank ass up.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's going to happen is this. I think if he moved the wrong way, because of Mayweather, and moved the wrong way for Mayweather, I think if he does that, he gonna get blackballed.
Yeah,
he's too deep in the game now with his record. Is Mayweather is that's his coach basically. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that's really
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, Latch. How can you get blackballed if he were to go to Top Rank where all the smoke is at 135 and 140?
I don't think he's gonna go over there though.
Well, where would he go?
I think he would try to go by himself. I don't think he'd go to Top Rank.
So you think Tank is going to try to just be a free agent?
I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna stay right there with Mayweather because if he leave, I think he's gonna get blackballed because I don't think
that's what I'm saying. How can he get blackballed if he just go to another promotional company that's gonna put him in the fights that we want to see?
Maybe understand what I'm saying. I don't think he can go to Top Rank. I think he would try to go. I think in his mind he wants to be a free agent, but he's like, well, you know, if I do this, I might get blackballed.
But Lex, this is what I'm saying. PBC can't blackball him because they don't have nobody for him to fight
at all.
Yeah,
they can't blackball him. What can they do? Who is Tank? Who they got over there for Tank to fight?
They don't have nobody. I agree. They don't have nobody. I think Top Rank had more fighters for him.
Oh yeah, way more.
He does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if he leave, he can get all the fights he want.
But I wouldn't go to Top Rank. So I try to be a free agent. I mean, I think he's scared. I think in his mind, he thinks Mayweather has control over him.
Oh yes, absolutely.
What I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
No question. They do, because think about it, man. They shut Tank shit down. Remember, man, back when they was doing all the shit with Tevin Farmer, Tank was on Twitter talking shit to everybody. Anybody that say something, he was tweeting their ass. I fuck you up, this, that, and the other. You talking shit to Devin Haney, he'll talk shit to almost anybody. Now all of a sudden it was like, look, shut that shit down. No more of that shit. When have you heard Tank tweet back on anything? Other than he had his fight, he ain't been talking shit to nobody.
Yeah, that's my thing with Tank, bro. Like, he not vocal enough as far as, like, I don't know what the fuck, like, what is your career goal? I've heard Bud say, I want to be undisputed. I heard Earl say, I want to be undisputed. Canelo, you know, the list goes on and on, but I've never heard Tank say none of that shit.
Well, his career, he wants to be the biggest pay-per-view star. I heard him say that.
But he ain't gonna do that shit by fighting niggas like Mario Barrios and fucking Rollie Romero. I ain't even gonna lie. I hope this fight don't even do 25,000 as far as pay-per-views.
You know who I'd rather see him fight right now?
Who?
They're signed with PBC.
Who?
Is Antoine Gary Antoine Russell, the young guy. He fights at 140. He'd be a better fighter than Rollie.
Oh, absolutely.
But see, that's a high risk, low reward fight for Tank. So we already know Leonard Ellerby them is not about to make that happen. But from a man's perspective, yeah, that's cool.
Hell no. Nah, I'm with you on that.
Y'all can peep. I mean, I could peep Tank low key look kind of distraught at that press conference. He looked like he don't really want to be there, and he looked like it's like he. And you I mean, come on, man. We all know Floyd and then will force that man to stay at that motherfucking to come to that damn whatchamacallit, dog.
Hey, he still got Devin Haney out there to fight too.
Man, he need to take control of his motherfucking career and say, fuck all this, man. Let me go. I'm gonna go do what I need to do. Because at the end of the day, the man almost 27. He's gonna be 27 soon. What are we sitting around here waiting for? You can sit around here and just, lollygag my career all you want, man, or you can go ahead and let me go ahead and put me in the ring, because 200,000 buys, man. That ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna make pay-per-view star, dog. That y'all trying to pump him up as one. But man, come on, man. Nah. The audience is already seeing this shit like, man, come on, man.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Come on, man.
Leonard talking about this is the fight that fans want to see. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think what they trying to get that boy to do, to be as whoever he fight, he gonna get paid. I don't care if he fight whoever he fight. It's weird that they want to watch, they want to be able to see him lose. So they're gonna pay to see him lose. They're like Mayweather. He was getting all the pay-per-view money because people paid to see him lose. And that's what they want Tank to do.
But see, with that though, at least Floyd was fighting decent competition. This nigga ain't fighting nobody, bro. So I don't know how this is gonna work for Tank.
But he not big enough for people to have that kind of energy against him, though, Max. That's the thing.
And he ain't
you know
got
what I'm saying? Yeah. He ain't got the mouthpiece that Mayweather did to have that kind of energy. So it's on Tank to make that decision and say, you know what? Look, man, fuck this. I need to take control just like he did. Yep. Somebody in his camp, man, I don't know, brother, cousin, somebody, daddy, I don't know nothing about his family, but somebody needs to be like, look, this shit right here, you can do better than this shit. Stop playing, because they moving you the wrong way.
Well, his coach, Calvin Ford, need to say something. Need to step up there.
Huh?
Ain't nobody
need to step up. His coach need to step up and say, no, we're going to fight this person.
You know the cool part about this shit, y'all, about Tank? Tank has a legitimate case of beating everybody that we want to see him fight. But we ain't gonna never get to know that shit because they ain't gonna put him in the fights.
That's true.
Ain't nobody in his camp gonna say shit because they too much of a Floyd Mayweather fan. They not being like y'all saying they too fanboys. They not gonna say nothing to Floyd. And I can't see Floyd in his politics blackball the Tank, because if Tank want to leave and go do his own shit. So
damn.
Hey, look,
if he
man.
With top rank, it won't happen. But if he does his own thing, I believe it will.
Y'all gotta get off. I'm not y'all person, but I'm saying these people that feel that way, they gotta get off motherfucking Floyd's nuts, man. Floyd is Floyd. He is what he is, but he ain't never built nobody. So he don't have no history of building somebody into a fucking superstar.
No, he's ruining boxing to me because everybody's trying to be like him.
Yeah,
but not his fault. Hold on. That's not his fault because all these boxers want to be idiots trying to go undefeated and shit. That's not his fault.
No, it's not his fault. I'm just saying people are following
but
him.
He did put the heavyweights out of business, low key. So,
hey, yo, IOTBA said Mayweather made Tank rich fighting nobodies. He should be happy with Floyd. Yeah, that's probably how Tank looking at it.
That's what I think so. But the thing is, are you gonna go down as a great fighter? Or are you gonna go down as a rich person? People look at it as money, their legacy.
Yeah, that's the difference. I told
y'all these fighters don't nobody care about legacy. Just give it up. It's done. It's over. Nobody cares about legacy anymore. Y'all need to stop that.
We can definitely say that about Tank because, like to my point earlier,
there's a lot of fighters that think about legacy. I'm sorry, E. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, bro. It was a point I made earlier that I've never heard Tank goals in the sport of boxing. I've never heard him say, "Hey, I want to be undisputed," or "I want to unify with this guy," or like I've never heard it.
Brian, so you gonna let that man cut you off like that?
Hey man, this is motherfucking show. This is the E Thriller show, man. I'm gonna shut the fuck up when that man talking. He like E.F. Hutton out this bitch.
Couldn't be me.
This nigga poetic trip. I said I love that fight too. Whoever mentioned Russell. Yeah, that was
like has Gary Russell fought, man? What? Look.
I think he put a mandatory last year.
Gary Russell is a ghost. That man might as well be James St. Patrick.
Nah, ain't no ghost.
Man, look, man, I like Gary Russell, man. He's from my area, man, and all that, man. I like Gary Russell, man.
He's a spectacular fighter, but man, these niggas ain't fighting.
But that's my thing that I was gonna say.
Don't want to fight him, man.
But it's content. But see, that's the thing, man. You in the right, you in your spot where you got guys that you could fight, and your promoter not putting you in those situations to make that fight. And that's the problem. It's a lot of talk about Crawford and Bob Arum and this, that, and the other, and they talk about how they move, but they don't say shit about the other side when it's them. It is not when it's PBC shit. Ain't nobody saying that. They ain't saying shit about Gary Russell like that. They ain't saying shit about Tank Davis like that. They not saying none of that shit. They not saying shit even about the in-house fights that don't even happen that we talking about. Like motherfucking Charlo and David Benavidez and shit like that. Ain't nobody say that. See them, the PBC got a whole fan base, which makes it fanboy. I've never seen this shit in the history of boxing. At any time that we talk more about promoters than ever. This shit wasn't like that, man. This shit was never like that back in the day. We wasn't talking about, man, Don King, motherfucking Bob Burns, just that. Man, them motherfuckers made the fights.
Yeah, they made the fights big time. And the fighters fought everybody.
We wasn't talking about Top Rank Man and Don King and having sides to the streets and shit like this. This new shit is wild to me. I can't fuck with it.
What I would hate about this, the fighters would be like, well, who did you fight? You don't get the person on your resume. Why you want to fight me? You don't deserve to fight me. And you can have a belt. They say that.
Real talk.
I hate that.
And I don't. That's another thing that pissed me off with Canelo, because it's like, okay, you saying that he ain't fought nobody and he's asked, okay, well, go and get him under your belt then and get him out the way. Well, you got a belt. When Canelo be saying that shit to Andre, I'm like, okay, well, go on. So, because I can never get over how he fought Yildirim, but he don't want to fight it.
Because he fight.
Here we go with this shit again. Go ahead, Latch.
Man, listen, I don't care. Canelo was in that man weight class, and instead of unifying, he didn't become unified at 160, and he moved up to 168 and avoided Andre, where he could have fought Andre and became a unified, undisputed champ at that weight class. But he want to request Yildirim to be his fucking mandatory. Man, get the fuck out of here. No respect. Cheddar Bob ass.
So now you flipping, because a couple of screams ago you was giving Canelo respect and shit for the shit he did. Now you back on the motherfucking Yildirim and shit. You know, which one is it going to be, Poetic?
I would never.
Which one is it going to be?
I would never forgive him for that.
You just forgave him, man, about 2 streams ago.
Bro.
Listen, Brian.
Now all of a sudden you on the other side.
Brian.
Yeah.
Listen. Teofimo is pound number 1.
What?
Yeah, this nigga dream. This nigga trolling like shit.
Nigga drunk, bro.
I think you sleepy, man.
Hey,
Yeah, you talking about some fucking Teofimo Lopez. I'm tired of him and Devin Haney ass. Both of their ass over there.
What Devin Haney doing? I thought Devin
Haney full of shit too.
He just as full of shit as Tia. Man, fuck both of them.
Can y'all tell me?
Okay.
Bro, me personally, bro, listen. Me personally, I've been saying this for like 135. Throw the shit in the trash can. Because all these niggas are good, they talented, but they keep telling us how great they are and what they can do to each other, but they won't fight each other. So I'm just sick of this shit. Like Devin Haney, all he do is say motherfuckers ducking him. But whenever he had the opportunity to go up against Loma, he said he didn't want to fight him. You see what I'm saying? And then Tio,
why?
Oh my God, don't even get me started on him. Y'all know how I feel about Tio. That goes without saying. And then Ryan Kardashian, I meant Garcia with his capping ass, then backed out another fucking fight because he got hurt. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm just sick of 135. I'm done with it.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on. How you going?
I thought Devin Haney like legit couldn't get a fight with somebody.
Man, Devin Haney be capping, bro.
He's straight talk.
All the niggas do is talk.
I like Haney as a boxer, man, but the dude didn't even win the fucking championship. They gave that shit to him, first of all.
Oh, I thought I might be wrong. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought that Loma vacated their belt.
He did vacate the belt.
So he
vacated the belt.
So he couldn't fight Devin Haney.
No, he had a chance to double back to fight Loma after he got hurt. Loma called him out on Twitter, called his bluff, and then he wanted to make it seem like, oh, well, I ain't gonna fight you because you didn't fight me type shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought he vacated the belt. So
he did vacate the belt. That is a fact. That's what happened first. But after Lomo couldn't get no rematch with Tio, that's when Devin started capping on Twitter. You know how he always atting a motherfucker instead of really fighting a motherfucker. And then what's the name responded, Lomo, and then he came up with some bullshit.
But it technically wasn't a vacate though, Latch. Just the whole thing about it. Lomo went up with the fucking franchise belt, and they gave the shit the motherfucking world championship to Devin Haney.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. He did get a franchise.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not like it was vacated, then he fought for it and he got it and shit, which is better than him just getting it. He didn't even have to get in the ring for that motherfucker. So after that,
let me ask you this. So basically, T.O. is not really undisputed.
Yes, he's not really undisputed.
Yeah, I've been knowing that he don't have a real Devin Haney the one got the real WBC belt.
So they the ones that actually need to fight though.
You said what, Latch?
They really need to fight to get the
that's an undisputed fight.
That's all I've been saying. And he keep talking about George Kambosos like, yeah, that's your mandatory. But let's not act like in the sport of boxing, a unification don't trump that shit. So if he really wanted to become undisputed at 135, all he got to do is fight Devin first. Fuck, you ain't even got to fight. And then you can move up to fight Josh. What's wrong with that?
That's true, because that way you can be the man at 135.
And then he could become undisputed in 2 weight classes. That's Hall of Fame shit.
Yeah,
that way he really get his props.
The thing about T.O. is that bro got probably the most talent out of all these lightweights, and he got
you can make your case,
he got the ability to do what needs to be done.
Yep.
But it's like for some reason that's why I be looking at him like, bro, why are you scared? I don't understand why. You have no reason to be fucking scared.
I don't think he's necessarily scared. I just think he's living off that motherfucking fight. He beat the man that was at the division, and it is what it is. But after that, man, just like we was talking a minute ago, once you got one win, everybody think that they are so much the shit. Devin Haney think he's the shit. He never even won the belt. Motherfucking T.O., he got that fight. He deserved it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna take no credit away from the man. He ended up winning the motherfucking fight. Great for him. But dog, because you won that one fight, don't sit over here and act like, man, you just calling every shot in the book like you were just the Superman right now. I get it, but it's still more to prove, man. It's still more to prove, man. It's still more to prove.
That could be done now.
I feel like him and Lomachenko, Teo and Lomachenko need a rematch because he really didn't even beat.
But he said he ain't gonna fight him again.
And that's the shit. That's the shit I don't like.
He ain't gonna fight him again.
He ain't gonna fight him because he remember the second half of that first fight. That's why he ain't gonna fight him again.
I agree.
He know if they fight again, Lomachenko probably not gonna get injured in the first half of the fight, and he gonna probably start throwing at his ass earlier.
Yeah, he started off slow.
I don't want to hear about no injury shit though, man. But it is what it is. You step in the fight, shit happen. Man. I don't want to hear them about no injuries and shit. I don't want to discredit the man like that. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I will say about T.O., I never disrespected his skills. I never said he can't box. I acknowledge that. That's why I go so hard on him, because it's like, bro, quit feeding us bullshit. If you just want to, if you come out and say, hey, I need a soft touch. I done fought all these dudes back to back to back. I want to fight this dude right now. Then I can focus on Haney or move up or whatever. Then I'm going to say, all right, cool. I respect that. But for him to be walking around as if he's already undisputed and he didn't beat all these Hall of Famers, like, stop, bro. Like, your attitude don't match your fucking resume.
Well, one
That's
thing
I'm saying.
He better not step to Josh Taylor, because that white boy can go.
That motherfucking go. Yeah, it will be a good ass fight. I think he wanted to see that's the thing he on. He on that bullshit. Was like, look, man, you can make more money fighting me than you can fighting Crawford. And I'm like, really?
That's cap.
You know
That's
what?
cap.
Like, I mean, you think that you really pumping in that kind of money, dog? You just lost money betting on your fucking self.
Yep.
Terrence said some BS too, though. At that Wilder weekend.
Who?
What?
Terrence said some BS too. They was asking him about the Errol Spence fight. He said that Josh Taylor fight is bigger than that.
When did he say that?
You can go look it up. They was asking him. It was like, what fight could be bigger than the Errol Spence fight? He was like, well, I got Josh Taylor out there. And he said, I got.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he did say that because he also said within that clip, he was like, because Earl may not ever be the same. He was like, we don't know. So he was like, Keith Thurman is another big fight, a fight that's bigger than the Errol Spence fight possibility too. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I heard him say that Keith Thurman's fight was bigger than the Sean fight, but I didn't hear about the Earl Spence. Not, but because if he said that Josh Taylor is bigger than than the Earl Spence fight. I don't agree with them with that shit.
Hey, I ain't trying to disrupt what y'all talking about, but
No, no.
have
We
y'all
just
listen?
watching.
Have y'all peeped my name on the panel?
Have we peeped your name?
Yes.
No, I don't
Nah,
think we'll be
probably.
looking at your name, bro. But what
Oh,
about
this
it?
nigga on some wild shit again.
Y'all see this?
This nigga here.
This nigga is so.
I'm about to kick this nigga off.
This nigga.
He getting sleepy, man.
Yeah,
Nah, this
yeah,
nigga drunk.
yeah. He already drunk. He came on the panel drunk at
Yeah,
Latch Boom.
yeah, that nigga
Bro,
sound like he's faking his shit. I'm like, come on, bro. You can't come on the
look,
stream sounding like that, bro.
every time I go live, it's something different, but it's gonna be some wild shit. I do it all the time. Y'all just ain't recognize it.
Man, watch your name, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that, man. You find that audio?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
I don't know. Terrence probably saying that those fights are big, but he not saying. I don't think he think that they bigger than the Arrow fight if they were both 100%.
I
I
Listen,
think they
mean,
just
man.
mean that.
Listen, man. I think Bud should stick to his fucking guns. He said he's past that fight. He ain't worried about Earl. He don't need Earl. Don't double back and say, that you want to fight him now. Fuck
and that's
Earl.
probably why he
Fuck
said
him.
that shit. Like, man, I ain't even mentioning this nigga, man.
Fuck him. Because he been chasing this nigga for I don't know how many years. Fuck him.
I think Thurman is a bigger fight because Thurman's still the man at 147 for real.
And Thurman gonna sell the fucking fight too. He gonna talk some shit.
Yeah, with that list, people be talking like crazy.
Man, Thurman is done, man.
He might be done.
He is done.
I don't
Bro,
think
you can't
He is
be out.
done.
But did y'all see what? You can't be out this long, bro. Did you see what happened to fucking Adrian Broner? The way he looked when he just came back, man. You can't come look at Mikey Garcia.
Man,
All this
Adrian just
fucking
don't know.
layoffs.
Broner was washed up before that, bro.
You seen what happened. You seen what happened to Jamal Charlo, right? After that layoff, look what happened to him.
I just
these
think they
layoffs ain't no
overrated, bro.
jokes.
I think Jamal is overrated.
Yeah, he's overrated.
I got respect for Jamel, even though I don't like either one of them motherfuckers. But
I know one
Jamal,
person.
he overrated.
I know one person Jamil won't do a trilogy match with.
Castano?
Tony Harrison.
Oh, Tony Harrison. No,
Yeah.
I think he'll knock him out again, bro.
Yeah, he'll knock.
He'll knock
Harrison,
him out again, bro. I like Tony Harrison.
Tony Harrison played with him that second fight. He had him again.
Yeah, he did.
But he went to sleep though, Latch. He went to sleep.
He did.
Because he was over there acting a fool. If he
He
wouldn't
ain't
act
got
a
no
fool,
stamina, bro. He ain't got no chin. Like he can box his ass. I
But he was-
like Tony Harrison,
but he was acting dumb, acting stupid. He gave that fight away because
Yeah.
he beat him.
I
the whole
had him
fight.
winning too. You're right. I had him
Yeah.
winning. But
You see him
you gotta
start.
be able to withstand that power because what's the name of dog? Jamel is a dog.
Yeah, but he was dancing, acting like a damn fool, and then all of a sudden got knocked out.
Yeah.
If he wasn't dancing, that fight was won clearly.
Yeah, you got to stay focused at all times,
He
man.
wasn't focused because he was living rent free in that boy's head, man. You remember the interview when he said he said that he faked the injury because he talked to his coach. He said Jamel don't like fighting in December. Man, he had that dude all worked up. He looked at Derek James. He said, "You said that for real?" Man, he had him all worked up.
Yeah, and Chalo came out there swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
Trying to knock that
fight,
nigga.
boy. Hey, now that was some real bad blood. Like the build up to them two fights. Man, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the third fight. I ain't saying I don't want to see it. I just don't think Tony can win.
If he fights him and not play around, I think he'll beat him.
Did you see his last performance though? Latched?
Yeah, I see that before. But you know what? Some people can beat certain boxers, just like
styles
Vernon
make
Forrest.
fights.
Just like Vernon Forrest was always punishing Shamos, but he wasn't that good.
Yeah,
I found an interview, y'all. Hold on, let me run this shit on real quick.
Tony Harrison, man, he should have stayed focused.
Hold on, real quick, y'all. Share this screen.
Tony Harrison won his last
This is
fight,
what
didn't he?
Poetic was talking about right here. All right, here we go.
What do you think it is different being an athlete like you who makes it out, among the top runners in your sport?
Turn the shit up real quick.
Terrence Crawford, who came. You think you're
as loud as it go.
I never try to view myself as a different person.
Hold on, let me find the shit.
Hydrate, PDL, that just was a game changer.
You mentioned the Ricky Burns spot to himself.
Hold on, y'all.
Kevin Oscar's fought Virgil Ortiz.
You know, look at Floyd Mayweather. And I'm just preparing myself for when that comes.
That's a bigger fight.
Because, you know,
Oh, this is it right here, y'all.
With, you know, I believe Keith Thurman is the bigger fight in my eyes. You know, but Keith Thurman is doing whatever he's doing, you know, so.
Why do you think it's a bigger fight?
Because, you know, I feel like Keith Thurman, he was considered the #1 fighter in the division. You know, whether anybody likes it or not, Keith Thurman was the #1 guy in the division. Pacquiao beat him. Nobody else beat him.
Yeah, can beat Sean. Yeah, I mean, I know you and I disagree at times on stuff, but I think you have to get a ton of credit if you beat Porter. Porter, like, look at this fight with Thurman, and Thurman barely beat him. The Spence fight was super close until the knockdown, and I don't like to knock guys for losses. Like, Sean Porter takes on tough fights, he brings it. He's a really good fighter. And I think whatever fashion you win, this is the biggest win of your career.
Definitely.
Terrence, does part of you feel that Sean may be, distracted heading into the fight, commentating a lot of fights, doing media around, his podcast or whatnot?
Not at all. Not at all. Sean is a strong-willed type of guy. Business is business. He's gonna handle his business, and then he's gonna probably go run 7 miles right after he do his little commentating and do his job on the network. That's just an illusion to make you think that he's not working when he's definitely working.
How important are the styles here? Because obviously you can fight going backward, you can fight going forward, and you're one of the few guys who can do that. But I think Sean coming forward is going to make it a really great fight and bring out the best in you, because you're going to have the opportunities, right, to counterpunch. And I just can't see this being a bad action fight.
Yeah, it's going to be good. But like you said, and like you heard, his dad say, they got to change up their whole game plan, their approach, how they're going to approach Terrence Crawford. You can't approach me like you approach everybody else, because, I'm a sharp puncher, I'm a hard puncher, and I'm a crisp puncher. So, and I'm a great kind of puncher. So you got to be aware of all those traits when getting reckless and, doing things that can lead you in a bad position.
When I spoke to Sean, he said that he thinks you're better than Errol Spence. He thinks you're the best welterweight in the world and the best fighter in the world. But he thinks that one advantage he has over you is the experience and the opposition. He's fought Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. And
y'all, that was pretty much it.
Yeah. I didn't hear the Spence. I didn't hear him say nothing about it, the whole Errol Spence shit.
Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I ain't go far back.
Hold on. Against Errol Spence.
Yeah, I was hearing something about Thurman.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm stronger than any weight, I feel like.
I know you mentioned Romero.
Yesterday, you said that after you beat Crawford, after you beat Porter, they're going to say, "Oh, well, Porter lost to this guy and that guy," and you're not going to get credit. Do you really feel that way? Do you won't get credit?
I definitely feel that way. It depends on the fashion that I beat him in. It's writers and it's people out there that give me credit. But it's always going to be them people that, he was supposed to be Porter, or Porter is the gatekeeper, or he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that. Now we want to see him against Errol Spence. We want to see him against, 154 champions. So it's always going to be that. And I'm just preparing myself for when that comes.
But with Errol Spence currently injured, with Manny Pacquiao retired, isn't this fight with Porter actually the best fight in the welterweight division, right?
Yeah, it's one of them. It's definitely one of them. But you still got fighters out there like Keith Thurman and Ugas, and these younger fighters that's coming up in the division that's making their way into the stardom. But I don't believe Porter is the only welterweight out there that I can showcase my talent at a high level with. I believe Keith Thurman is a bigger fight.
Okay, so yeah, he basically saying that he believed that Keith Thurman versus him is a bigger fight than him and Porter.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah, that's poetic over there throwing that bullshit out from one of them alphabet channels.
Okay, all that was poetic. That's
it. That's it. That's him saying that shit. Yeah. Did you hear him say that? He didn't say that. That's the because if he said that shit, them alphabet channels would have been having 18 videos an hour about that bullshit. You you could tell when Crawford say something. You see that shit on you see that shit on YouTube every 30 minutes.
Seeing it
every time he say something. So I was like, I ain't see that shit. I ain't hear that. That's all what y'all young boys say. That's cap.
Yeah, Poetic, you still there?
You ain't never heard me say none of these terms these young dudes be saying, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, it sound like you mumbling again. It sound like you taking the shit. What you say?
Why do you like talk about feces so much?
Bro, it sound like you're taking the shit. Like I can't hear you, bro. Speak up.
I don't like talking about feces.
This nigga here.
This nigga here, man.
Okay,
You got
I ain't gonna be able to talk.
Yeah. Poetic over here drunk tonight, man. Poetic drunk tonight, y'all. So it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Man, I wanted Lennar to come on, man, for some entertainment, dog, but he loafing, bro. He ain't coming back on for months.
He just commented on one of my videos. He said he at work, so that's why he ain't on.
I'm taking that for $100.
Yeah. He trying to get the extra 100, man. Brian put that boy on the ropes. You gotta make that money, man.
Yeah. He ain't got it, man. It's all good, man. He ain't got it, man. It's 200, man. We gonna come off Lennar, man. I'm gonna come off Lennar.
Hey, remember what Terrence said to Earl? Bet $1 million. $1 million.
Hey, that's a great point because I was thinking about that today, in reference to that conversation though last night. Because when he said when Earl said, man, better like 100,000, he said bet $1 million. Earl didn't back down, man. He said, all right, then bet the $1 million.
Yep.
All right, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
They shook on it.
He shook on it. If he didn't say I ain't got it, then he would have been like, you know what, dog? Come on, Earl.
Now, if he said he ain't got it, he can bet on himself for sure when he ain't got the money because he in there fight.
Right. True that.
Lennar must work at Burger King.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna stay off the young man, man. It is what it is. I squashed that last night, so I ain't gonna say no more about Lennar.
Y'all went head up, man. It's been a long time coming because he been asking for it. So shit.
Listen. This is only the beginning. Errol Spence has just been cleared to start back training on November 1st, right? Lennar, so Errol is gonna be back in the news soon. Lennar is going to get into another argument with somebody else because he probably like the most vivid evidence or he's probably the most vivid depiction or the only vivid depiction of a fanboy of anybody that I ever seen.
Nah, it's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of them out there, Poetic. It's a lot of them just like him, man.
This is the first time I've seen one like.
Yeah.
As far as me interacting with them word to word, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Lennar, he gonna stand up no matter what.
I ain't never met one in real life.
Nah, listen, at work all day, that's all they talk about. Earl gonna get him. Earl gonna get Crawford. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I
gotta get Crawford.
I gotta do want to bet $1,000. I took that bet.
I would take it too.
He said that Crawford's going to lose to Earl Spence. And we bet $1,000. I had another fool bet me that Porter's going to knock out Crawford.
Already, that's easy money for you.
Hey, man, fuck, man, where the hell you work at, man? I need to get some of that goddamn action, dog. God damn.
If I text you, if I let you know on live, I gotta kid you. I gotta
hey y'all, I'm gonna have to get off this horn, man. Hey, closing thoughts, man. Going with you, Brian Mackey first. Closing thoughts.
Man, it's always a pleasure, man. I appreciate it, man. Y'all hit the like button for E-Thriller, man. We'll do it again. Poetic, man, stop drinking, man, before you come on live, dog. God damn, Slim. But man, it's all love, man. I appreciate everything, man. Everybody.
All right, go ahead. Last Puma is on you, bro. Closing thoughts.
Well, I got out the bed, man. I didn't get a notification, but like I said, I enjoyed being on here.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Poetic is on you, bro. Closing thoughts.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure, man. I enjoyed talking to y'all, man. But hey, what I was gonna say, Ryan Garcia, pound for pound #1.
Already.
Go to sleep, man.
Hey, yo, and on that note, man, I appreciate everybody for watching this video live. Shout out to everybody that's catching it on the playback. Salute. Shout out to my old and new subs. Until next time, we gone. Holla.
Hey,